So it's time to do an update, I guess. Some people have inquired about keeping updated as to how dog is doing. Her name is Cat, by the way. I have a dog named Cat. She's a Catahoula, that's the breed. Go figure on the name. So here's the update. We were at the vet this morning because this past weekend, by the way, this is Wednesday. So just this past Saturday night, she managed to get that Elizabethan collar off, and she also got the muzzle off. Now, she was wearing both because the collar didn't stop her from messing with her foot. So I put a muzzle on her, one of those no bite muzzles. It's got the ridge, you'll see in a second, but it's a no bite muzzle because it's the only way I could stop her, because she's relentless. The only way I could stop her from messing with it. So the other night, Saturday night, she got the collar off, destroyed the collar, and she managed to get the muzzle off of her nose, and she tore the bandage off and ate the damn thing. She literally consumed the entire bandage. I'm talking gauze, vet wrap, sticky tape, including there's like a non-stick pad that goes over the open wound. She ate it all, and that was Saturday night. So she was acting fine. I was waiting to find a turd, like an orange colored vet wrap, turd. I wasn't 100% sure. I was pretty sure, but I got two other big dogs, and I wasn't 100% sure that she was the one that ate it. So I was waiting to find a turd, didn't find a turd. So here's what happened. Yesterday, she didn't eat all of her breakfast, which is very, very, very unusual for her. She's the hungriest dog I've ever owned, and she always finishes her food first, goes after everybody else's food. So when she didn't finish her breakfast, I was like, oh, that was you. And then later that day, yesterday, so later in the day, she ate dinner, and then she vomited her dinner. Now, I was actually very lucky because my wife noticed and ran out into the yard and rescued her from what was probably certain death, because she's been wearing a muzzle, and she vomited her dinner into her muzzle, and she was choking. It wouldn't exit. Sorry to be graphic, but my wife literally saved her life. So that was yesterday. She didn't finish her breakfast, and then she vomited her dinner. So this morning, first thing in the morning, we're on the road at 7:15, 7:20, and we make it down to the vet right around 8 o'clock when they open. And luckily for me, luckily being sarcastic, this is my secondary vet, by the way. I've got two vets. It's a one vet situation where the main doctor was not there today, so they had a stand-in, and they don't do surgery, and they weren't going to do anything specific. And they said, we're a little bit old school around here. We don't have a digital x-ray machine. We got a stand-in vet today. The main doctor's not here, so we're going to refer you to a specialist. Because what happened was, Saturday night, she got her collar off, she got her muzzle off, she dismantled and consumed the entire wrapping, the entire bandage, the whole thing, all of it. She ate it, all of it. So this morning I'm at the vet, and they're like, yeah, we can take her, we can hold her for observation, yada yada, we're probably going to refer you to a specialist. So I said, okay, let me call my other vet, and they actually did have what they call a digital digital x-ray. So I brought her in this morning. They did an x-ray, and the vet was like, when did she last eat, when did she last throw up. So she came back after the x-ray and she said, well, her belly is full, it looks like she's full of food. And I said, no, she can't be full of food because she didn't eat all of her breakfast yesterday and she threw up her dinner. So if she's showing full belly on the x-ray, there's the blockage, it's in her belly. And I'm thinking to myself, yay, we don't need surgery, which was true. So I said to the vet, are we going to induce vomiting? And the vet goes, oh, induce vomiting, oh, okay. So she goes and gets a shot. She gives her a shot, and within seconds, literally seconds later, 30 seconds, maybe a minute, she's huffing. Sorry. So within seconds, she's going, she's gagging. And within 1 minute to 2 minutes, she's vomiting. And she managed to vomit up literally the entire thing. And the vet, she dissected, and we picked it all apart, and we identified, okay, there's the non-stick bandage, there's the vet wrap, there's the sticky tape, there's the gauze. So we got it all, thankfully, because that surgery, oh my God, if I had to have surgery to clear a blockage, that could have been a $4,000 surgery. So we dodged a bullet. And she's doing much better. And by the way, the swelling is going down. And we'll go have a look at her in a second. She's laying in the yard. Let me see if I can... maybe. I should be able to switch. If I swipe. No. 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 Oh, sometimes... I don't know what's going on. I should be able... I've done it before. Done this before. Why won't you swipe? How about if I pause? I don't know why. It's not switching cameras. I've done this before. Anyway, she's doing better. She's laying in the yard enjoying some sun. She's a little bit groggy because the vet this morning gave her a shot. There was like a morphine base, and it made her a little bit loopy and a little bit groggy. But I had my other vet look at the surgery. She said it looked really, really great. She said it was healing very nicely. Poor thing. She has to wear the muzzle. If I can't keep an eye on her, I can barely see the screen. If I can't keep an eye on her, she has to have this muzzle because she's so relentless. She wants to have access. The swelling on her foot is going down. Not so much a club foot anymore. Still a little bit swollen, but it's warm, so she's got blood flow. The swelling was so bad that her toenails were actually being absorbed by the paw pads, but that seems to be going down, starting to go down. So the swelling is going down. The other vet looked at the surgery, said it looked great, it was healing great, and I'm very lucky that I didn't have to fork out a couple grand for a surgery, because she literally ate the entire bandage, everything, all of it. So we dodged a bullet today. So there's my update. She's doing good, healing well so far, and it is what it is. Well, there she is. She's loopy and sleepy from the drugs they gave her. It's a morphine based something or other to make her induce vomiting, and she did get some food a little while ago after the drug wore off, and right now she just wants to chill. Oh, there she goes. So just want to let you guys know that she's doing all right. Well, there it is. Thank you all for your concern. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but it did cost me another 370 bucks this morning. But we dodged a major bullet, both her and I. Avoided a potential emergency surgery for a blockage. We were able to get her to vomit up the vet wrap and all the bandage material. And so there's that. She's doing well. She's back home and feeling better. And oops. So there it is.